Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In this week's episode we have a load of Battlefield 5 clips. Kicking us off at number 1 is Metal Slug rocking the M1A1 carbine on a game of Airborne on Twisted Steel. This map is quite fun on Airborne if you manage to get the first set of objectives sorted. The only issue is you got to drop in and pretty much get pounded by the enemy AA and all of the bipodders, snipers and everyone else involved. Metal Slug has just passed that part of the map. He's on the ground, he's doing work for his team. He has ripped through so many enemy players. This is going to be around 16 kills, I believe, in 1 minute, maybe 1 minute 30 seconds. Making use of the dynamite just to check if anyone's behind the fortifications. Luckily enough for him, there is one guy. He then jumps over the trench and sets to work destroying everyone in his path.
Get off the fucking flag, you piece of shit.
We have just acquired explosives.
No, it's over. My streak. My streak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sebav. No.
Next up, we've got a clip from Neon. In the scout class, he's starting the clip off with a throwing knife before sniping enemies just in front of him with a selection of headshots. Now remember, those throwing knives have been nerfed. DICE have decided to reduce the amount that you get to 2. They're also not as effective at longer ranges, halving the effective range of them. The second clip is incredibly accurate on devastation of Rotterdam.
One of our soldiers has picked up explosives.
Psycle is next up. He's playing on Rotterdam, looking to push towards the enemy team on a bit of a flank, using what appears to be a 3x scope on a K7. A perfect flank, always really satisfying, but what impressed me with this clip was the amount of headshots that he managed to get. Very impressive stuff. BSW Thunder is next up, playing on Narvik with the Lewis gun. This is going to be a very nice streak with 19 kills in total, I believe, which is quite a lot. It's a fairly long streak. I always enjoy the stuff this guy sends in because he's a good infantry player and he manages to pull off very nice objective-based infantry streaks. Most of the time, it involves using all of the mechanics in the game as well. As you can tell, he's building the different stations that his team will require on Alpha. He's definitely looking to defend the objective, and he just sets to work on the enemy team with the Lewis gun, which before the patch, and this clip was of course before the first patch, was a very, very good gun. After the patch, I don't think DICE have done a whole lot to it. They've changed a couple of little things, but it's still going to be an effective weapon, especially once you've got the specializations on there, so it can be even easier to use at range. This is a great clip. As I said, I'll let it play in the background because it's quite a long one. Enjoy. TGKIRADD is next, playing again on Narvik. This is going to be a very nice streak as he pushes towards Bravo objective. Rocking what I believe is the STG in the assault class. This is going to be a bit of everything. Vehicles taken down, enemies taken down, and overall a really sweet clip.
HE, ready.
Venom Helix is next, playing on Devastation of Rotterdam, pulling off a V1 bomb, but of course I did say there weren't going to be as many V1 bombs or plane clips in the next few episodes. Now this one is special because he's using the JB2, but he's also looking to pull off a flank at the same time. So not only does he get himself a selection of kills, he also manages to get a little streak going with the Suomi. Now I do enjoy this. Not only is he using the squad perk to help himself to some kills, he's also capitalizing on the situation. As you can tell from the minimap, the enemy players are just in front of him. He's playing as a medic, not the easiest class to play on Battlefield 5, but he's also pulling off a streak in itself, which is pretty damn nice. Getting himself healed up, not healing the enemy next to him, but whatever, he needs to get involved and get that final kill. He also sent in another clip. This is again with the Suomi. He's actually playing on console by the looks of things. He has a very, very decent aim for a console player. The Suomi is doing work for him. He's managed to get this thing kitted out through his specializations to work at these closer ranges even more effectively than it usually would. He has the extended mag on it as well, as you can tell. Definitely recommended with the Suomi because you'll find yourself needing to spray enemies down a little bit more than you would with an assault rifle just because of that time to kill difference. Overall, a really nice streak. The medic class has been buffed in the recent patch, just slightly, or the SMGs have at least, so it's worth giving it another go. Maybe it suits your playstyle a bit more and we can have some more medic clips on the top plays. Next up, we have Valcke and Z, and he sent in 5 clips, all of them with an only in battlefield moment. The first one, a third-person shot on an enemy bomber. I do love only in battlefield moments. Enjoy. TheCrow is next up with a nice streak playing on Rotterdam on the bridge, making use of this Lewis gun to kill enemies that are running underneath him. Again, it's very, very strong in situations like this, especially when you've got enemies that aren't shooting back, because any gun is decent at doing that. Nonetheless, this Lewis gun provides you with a fair amount of ammo, ease of use, and of course that useful bipod. 9 kills in total in just over 30 seconds. G2 Support is next up, playing on Rotterdam, a popular map for the top plays in today's episode. He is going to be pushing towards Alpha Objective. As you can tell from the minimap, his team are looking to wrap around the side of Alpha and attack into the flank of the enemy team. It's exactly what you want to be doing on this section of operations. If you can get yourself on this side of the map, get yourself a bit of elevation, looking towards Alpha, the enemies are just going to be there waiting for you. And that's exactly what happens. This FG42 doing great work, especially with that bipod to help him out. Motivator is next up, pulling off an only in Battlefield moment again on Rotterdam. This is in the trains. He's moving towards the Bravo objective as an attacker. He's playing as a medic, which is impressive stuff and automatically gets him some kudos points, but he's also playing with the Suomi, a weapon that we often see for the CQB stuff. He's going on a hipfire adventure down the stairs here. Every enemy he meets gets completely wrecked. A very nice streak this, a lot of players taken down, and his team does go on to get hold of these positions, and a lot of that is down to him.
Tu veux bien du heal ça, s'il te plaît?
Ouais.
Merci.
Ça veut bien sortir.
En mort en dessous, ils sont moins 3-4 en dessous. Ils sont beaucoup.
En dessous, ouais.
Derrière. Bien joué.
Il nous faut la bombe là.
Ah shit.
On va être battu. On va garder la ligne, je suis débile. Putain. Il a sauté, je sais pas où t'es Motivator.
Ça il était silencieux.
Eddie One Pop is next, playing on Narvik. Look at these streaks. Very nice stuff as well. A clean 5-man to start off. This is exactly what you want to be doing on Narvik if you can. The pink headshot symbol definitely standing out there. The second one is a clip with the tank. A very nice shot. Toxicity F3 is next, playing on Rotterdam. This is going to be a V1 bomb, but it's a V1 bomb that really made me lean back and say wow, because it's a lot of kills on a flag that he is on, and you can't even see how many enemies are on it because just the whole thing is completely filled. The whole bar at the top of the screen was just filled with enemy presence. He dropped the V1 as he died, and just look how many kills he manages to get.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Alpha.
I'll leave you today with a little montage of the best of the rest clips, as I've done in previous episodes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
diese Koordinaten, Soldat. Fordern ein V1-Luftschlag an.
Luftschlaganforderung bestätigt und auf dem Weg. We are losing objective data.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh! Oh my god! Look!
Charges set, watch it! Vorwärts! Erobert das Ziel dort!
Trupp benötigt einen V1-Luftschlag auf diese Position.
Genau wie ihr wolltet. Er kommt.
Da ist Gefahr!
Blablabla.
Seht euch das an! Gefährlich, oder?
Wir brauchen einen V1-Luftschlag auf diese Koordinaten. No, we have lost objective Tora.
Anforderung genehmigt. Er kommt.
Objective Tesa is now ours.
This is an urgent request for a Thunderbug airstrike.